Nerd morning, everyone. My name is Jeremy, and this is the Nerd Morning Show, a show where we celebrate nerd culture by talking about comics, books, video games, and other things in the nerd genre category. And I am super excited for today. We're doing the weekly report where we cover the things that have been going on in the nerd community over the past week. This week, we're going to be covering a bunch of news for TV and movies. We also are going to be talking about the new Steam Deck, that's a gaming system by Valve, and we're going to be announcing a couple of free games that you might be interested in. So be sure to like this video, and also if you haven't already, subscribe. All right, let's get going. There are a few noteworthy comics that came out this week. For DC, there were 2 annuals that came out. Annuals are these yearly releases for their different issues. And this week we have the annual for 2021 for Action Comics, as well as The Flash. And for The Flash, it's got a really cool cover. For Marvel, we had the first issue release for a story called Sinister War, which is going to be a versus story between the Sinister Six and the Savage Six. For RWBY fans, Rooster Teeth has announced the date for its release of the next volume in its Anthology manga series. Volume 5 is going to be released on the 20th of July 2021. There's a lot of news for TV and movies this week. Let's start with some award nominations. Falcon and Winter Soldier has received 5 Primetime Emmy nominations, and WandaVision has received 23 Primetime Emmy nominations. So that's really big news for both of those. The trailer for the second season of Witcher has released, and it looks really amazing. The show will be airing on December 17th, 2021 on Netflix. The trailer for Titans Season 3 also dropped, and this looks really, really cool. We are going to have the death of Jason Todd, the birth of Red Hood. We're also going to have appearances like Commissioner Barbara Gordon, which I found pretty interesting, and Scarecrow. Titans Season 3 will be airing on HBO Max on August 12th of 2021. Pixar released a trailer for a new upcoming movie called Turning Red. This is a story of a young girl who, when her emotions get the best of her, she turns into a red giant panda, and this is going to be a really good family film. It's going to be releasing in spring of 2022. Loki episode 6 aired this week, which is the last episode in that series, but we are going to be getting more because they announced season 2 of Loki is going to be happening. This is the first time that any of the Disney Plus shows for the Marvel Cinematic Universe is going to be having a second season. So that is really big news and may have effect on what the cinematic universe for Marvel is going to look like in the future. For RWBY fans, Season 8 is going to be released on Blu-ray on November 23rd, 2021. For fans of basketball, as well as the Looney Tunes, Space Jam: A New Legacy is out in theaters as well as on HBO Max and is going to be a good, fun, family-friendly film. For books this week, we've got another thing for RWBY fans. The book RWBY, Roman Holiday by E.C. Meyer is a novel that's going to take place inside of the RWBY universe and is going to focus around the villains, Roman as well as Neo. And this book is going to be released on September 7th, 2021. For games this week, we've got some big news coming out from the company Valve. This is the company that owns Steam, and they have released news about their Steam Deck, which is going to be a gaming system that is going to be using your Steam library and essentially is a little portable computer. It looks and feels like some other handheld gaming systems, and it's going to have access like a dock to be connected to a monitor and mouse and keyboard to play games in a desktop style, or you can be playing those games in a mobile fashion. There are going to be 3 different versions of the Steam Deck, all with different storage amounts inside of the game system. The pre-orders just went live, and they've announced that they'll be shipping these in December of 2021. Epic Games has more free games on their online store. Abduction is a sci-fi adventure game that is created by the same creators as the game Myst. It will be available for free until the 22nd of July, 2021. Offworld's Trading Company is another game that is free right now on the Epic Games Store. It is available until the 22nd of July, so the same time as the other game. This one is a strategy-based game that you are working inside of Mars, which has been colonized, so a futuristic scenario. I think it looks pretty cool. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD is now available to purchase and is playable on the Nintendo Switch. This is a re-released game that was originally from the Wii and took advantage of motion control. You can now use motion control, or you can use the regular controls of the game system itself. This re-release is something that a lot of Zelda fans have been looking forward to, and I'm actually going to be doing some streaming of this on my gaming channel, so you can look for that at my gaming channel, which is Nerd Morning Gaming. My gaming channel is here on YouTube, and I do game streams and other videos about video games, and it's a really fun place to hang out with me on live streams, check out the latest on video games. It's one that I recommend that you check out. I'll put a link to it in the description of this video. This week on my gaming channel, on Tuesday, we're going to be doing Uncharted: The Lost Legacy from 7 to 9 p.m. Mountain Time. Also, on Thursday, we're going to be doing Horizon Zero Dawn from 7 to 9 p.m. Mountain Time. Also, other game streams are likely to happen. So go there and subscribe to that channel for those game streams and other gaming content. Thank you everyone for your support. A special thank you to my supporters on Patreon. You guys help make these videos possible. You can be a supporter on Patreon as well by going to www.patreon.com/nerdmorning. You can also find more Nerd Morning content by going to places like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and more at Nerd Morning. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up by tapping that like button. Thank you so much for watching. Catch us next week for another Nerd Morning Show's Weekly Report.